Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Curtis of Curtis Landry Photography here in Victoria, Texas. I appreciate you tuning in today. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing an unboxing of, boom, the Nikon Z6 Mirror Less camera. I did take that bold step into the mirrorless world. Didn't think I would, but I did. It's got some features that I never had. I always shot DX. I've always liked the DX format because you just get more reach with your lenses and stuff. And I've always been able to take really great pictures on DSLRs. So this is my first step into owning my own full frame camera. I've used full frame cameras before, but this is my actual first time I bought a full frame. And I debated between this, the Nikon D750, and the mirrorless. What won me over was this has a lot better specs as far as for video, because I'm doing a lot more video now also, but it's got great specs for photography, and that's why I chose this. Give you a little disclaimer too. I've been using it for about 2.5, 3 weeks. I've already used it on several photo shoots, but I wanted to put it back in the box and just give you an unboxing so you kind of see what comes in the box and package it came with. I ordered this from B&H Photo out of New York. Awesome company. My kudos always goes out to them. I am not sponsored by them in any shape, form, or fashion, but they're an awesome company with the best customer service, the best products. Give them a shot if you're looking for any camera equipment. Awesome company. Again, I'm not sponsored by Nikon either. I'm just a photographer here out of Victoria. But when I ordered this from B&H, I ordered it as a kit. It came with the Ftz Adapter. That's the F mount to Z mount adapter is what that stands for. The kit came with a 32 gigabyte XQD card, and it also came with this. I don't know if I'll ever use this, but it came with this. If I'm just going somewhere would just gonna take one camera, maybe I'd use this, but anyways, I appreciate having it. We'll put it in the closet. Hopefully I could use it someday. So without any further ado, let's get into the unboxing. All right, welcome back. Let's go ahead and do this unboxing. Comes in a pretty good box. It's not bad. It's well protected, of course, just a typical Nikon. When you open it up, here in the front, it's got your warranty information for registering it, your serial number and stuff for registering it. Got, of course, the Nikon. What is this? Tells you what compatible memory cards you could use in it. Then you get your owner's manuals. As you can see, I'm really good about not opening these up and reading these, but I didn't want to open it up until I did the unboxing for this stuff. It comes with a Spanish version, just a basic card reading. Tells you about the Nikon Download Center download firmware updates, and of course the Z6 user manual, which now that I got it, I will spend night sometime reading this thing. A lot of information. This camera can do a lot of things that I'm not used to. It's a pretty awesome camera so far. I love it so far. As you open up the box, this will flip out like this. Let's look at this, what comes in here first. You get the battery charger. It's the same battery charger that I had for my D7000, 7200, excuse me. Battery charger. It's got the little deal to plug it into the wall. You could take and flip it like this and plug it in like this. Pretty neat deal. That'll work fine. Comes with some, I guess this is for lining the cables up and stuff. It looks like a cable holder. I got to figure out what that's for. I didn't even see that before when I opened this box. It comes in with the USB 2.0 to the USB micro connection. It comes with a strap. It comes with the battery. So we're going to take the battery out. So I can power it up here in a second. It's a different battery than D7000 use or 7200. It's an EN-EL15B battery. It's a B version battery. I don't know what that means, but it's a B version battery. Got a little cardboard here. And this is the camera itself. Let's set this to the side all the way. And let's pull it out of here. And boom. There is the Nikon Z6, or if you're in Canada, Z7. I'm in Texas, Z6. Here it is right here. Beautiful camera. I really have enjoyed it so far. It's got the flip screen, which is really nice. Put it here so you can see it flips out from the side. It'll flip out, get an angle. So if you're shooting from down below, you could kind of don't have to get down so far. Same thing, it shoots from above. You could take it and tilt it up. I love the screen. I've never had a camera with a screen on it that flips out like that. That is awesome. That alone is really, really sweet. Let me go ahead and put a battery in here, but there's the D7. I mean, excuse me, Z6. Battery just slides in, pops in. Boom. Boom. One of the things I noticed about this camera when I was using it is when you look down inside your display on the top here, it doesn't have as much information as any of the digital cameras that I've used in the past. All that information is on the back screen, which to me at first I was not sure if I was going to like that because I kind of thought it was in the way, and there's a lot of information in the viewfinder. But I like it. I like it the way it's set up. Let me go ahead and put a card in here. I'm not going to open this card here because I had already an XQD card here already. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this off, put the card in, put the card in. Boom. And the card is in. Of course, when you get a new card, you're going to want to format it to your camera and stuff to set the card. But that is the Z6. And I'm going to go around it a little bit here. Probably what I'm going to do later on. And in a future video, I'm going to go over all the controls on the Z6. But this is just an unboxing and first impressions of the Z6. There's the camera itself. Awesome camera. Now let's open up let's set this side and go ahead and open the adapter. Set all this stuff out of the way for right now. Let's go ahead and open the Ftz Adapter, which is one of the reasons why I chose. I was seriously thinking about buying an 850, the 780, 750. Those were the top three cameras I was looking at. I chose this because the film quality is supposed to be really, really excellent. I haven't really used it yet for film because I've had a bunch of senior shoots I've had to done here recently, so I was busy doing that. And I did a couple portrait sessions, and I did another individual portrait session with it so far. So I did 4 different portrait sessions with it, and man, this camera rocked it. The eye and face recognition worked really well. So my first impressions, I love it. Okay, so let's look at the Ftz Adapter. That's one of the nice things. Again, I'll go back to what I was saying earlier before I get distracted. The Ftz Adapter is, I could take my f-mount Nikon lenses, and I got several of those that I could use on this camera, which is really nice. Down the road, I do intend on purchasing Z lenses for this camera, so I get a little bit faster autofocus, maybe a little bit sharper. But I'll tell you what, with the Ftz Adapter on and my 85 1.8, my 50 millimeter 1.8, and all my other lenses that I got, I've got a 1.4 fully manual lens. It is sharp as sharp could be. Very happy with it. If the Z Adapter lenses are going to make this even better, can't wait till I get some. All right, so here's the Ftz Adapter right here. We'll open it up. It comes, of course, with the normal paperwork that comes with Nikon, warranty registration card, and it explains the kit here. The lens adapter kit there. We could set that aside and basically pull it out of here. And one of the things I liked about the Ftz Adapter, I wasn't sure. I thought this was going to be really cheap feeling piece of plastic for an adapter. I thought it was going to be kind of cheap and but it's actually pretty good quality. Let's go ahead and throw the Ftz adapter on. Basically what it is, this is a Z mount on this camera body right here. This is the Z mount. So we'll take this off. There it is. You can see all the electronics. So it controls full all the autofocus functions of any Nikon lenses. So I just put it on there like that, click that on, and boom, that's on. All right, let me grab this 50mm lens I got sitting over here. Here we go. I got my 50mm 1.8 lens. I'll go ahead. There's a little lever on here. You pull this, turn it down like you normally would any Nikon lenses. And of course, generally I'm usually really cautious about when I change all my lenses and stuff, and I highly recommend that for everybody else. When you're changing lenses, always keep it pointed down towards the ground so no dust or anything gets in there. Just like that. Because this camera equipment is not cheap, so keep that sensor clean. But there is my Nikon Z6 with my 50mm 1.8. And I'll tell you what, it focuses so fast. I'm just gonna pick that. I got a box sitting over there on the floor. I'm just gonna show you how quick it focuses. That's how quick it focuses. I can't tell you. I'm gonna move it. I got another box over there. I'm gonna move it over there. It focuses so fast, it's unreal. It is awesome. It focuses so much faster than any camera that I've ever had. So with that being said, with some of the functions on here, it could go up to shutter speed of 8,000, which is pretty impressive in itself. The ISO, the low light focusing on this camera has been phenomenal. There's a lot of things to like about this camera. Like I said, later on, when I get a little bit more experience in using on this camera, I'm gonna come back and do a full review. One of the things I love to always do to all my cameras is I believe strongly in always having straps on them and secured to you so you don't drop them. I believe strongly in peak design straps and wrist straps and shoulder straps. They are awesome because you don't have to buy a whole bunch of straps. You just buy these little dangly deals here. I don't know. I'll look it up, figure out what they're called. But I could put a shoulder strap on here in a split second. I could put my wrist. I generally use my wrist strap here on here. And this is basically my Z6 setup right here. I love it right now. I can't wait to get some Z native lenses. Further on, I'll come around with a video on explain all the buttons in detail and go over how I set up my Z6 with all the extra function buttons that we have on this camera. This is an awesome camera. I do highly recommend it. If you're looking at getting a mirrorless camera, definitely give this thing some serious consideration. Like I said, I've shot Nikon. I've been a Nikon camera owner since 1985. I love Nikon. I don't think I'll ever leave Nikon because I believe they build beautiful glass, beautiful cameras that take great pictures. I love the color rendition that these cameras put out. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you got any questions or comments, leave the comments below. If you want to subscribe to my channel, definitely subscribe. I'd love for you to subscribe so you can get future content. That kind of tells them people are interested in my videos and they want to hear more content that I'm putting out. If you want to know when that content is uploaded, hit the bell button. It'll notify you when my content is uploaded. I appreciate you guys all tuning in, and do me a favor, all you photographers out there, get your cameras out, take some pictures.